So here's the image from our previous render, and normally I'm analyzing, see what's going on. So right here you can see we have the rock. I want to move this rock in the water. Our wavelengths, we switch to the 90 degrees. We need to go to 0 degrees, so it will go this direction. And report a little bit on a background on those plants. So let's do this way. We'll start with our boulder. If I'm right, it's this boulder. So we'll go and move this inside the water, maybe right around here, and we'll bring it down like this. So kind of move a little bit away, more look natural, because have this wet look. I think with water will look much better. Okay, in a sea we open proper. Let's go set this to the 0, so that our waves will go to the shore now. Okay, next we'll go take this block and let's rework. So one thing what I want to do is add a new ecosystem, and we'll go to add palms to this. So we're going to trees, take this coconut tree palm. So this is will be one, and we'll take another one and take palms and remove from here. So this one we can go populate, and you can see this is will lean out kind of effect it will provide for us. Okay, we also can take it and quite a bit reduce on the plants, leave more to the small palms. Okay, we can increase scale for the small palms a little bit. Let's go preview. So we'll have a little bit bigger kind of effect. Okay, maybe too much. 218. Let's look on this one. Yeah, that way far away they look a little bit more interesting, I think. Okay, next, right in this case, we need to go in a, let's go in intensity to see we disable lean. It's what I want to do. So let's leave it just as default, populate and preview, and you can see we have nice now palms, they go straight. Actually, they almost look perfect for this area. Maybe just a little bit pinch down on scaling. No, too much. Let's go back on the scaling 1 and reduce a little bit on the density. So look okay. Let's go back to this one. Populate. Pop a little bit on the scaling. So yeah, it's look a little bit better, I think, this way. I don't worry too much about other ones. However, I noticed some plants was kind of going on the side. So I want to go select, go inside here, and we'll just take this lean and reducing quite a bit. Okay, let's remove generic population, populate, so I can preview, just leave it. Okay, we also can take, let me see this one, see we can bring down, if it will look a little bit more interesting down this way. Yeah, maybe even rotate kind of this. So we have it kind of a look on these dimensions, how they're coming, and I think this has come up very nice this way. Okay, we can bring those a little bit out. Okay, let's modify them as well. Reduce the lean. Click preview, so we have it, yeah, this way. We have kind of rocks coming and plants. I think this will look much more interesting in this way. Okay, let's go now. We can start work kind of on atmosphere. So we'll go take sunlight first. And what I want to do with sunlight, I want to move this a little bit around. So I want to see when we have a beautiful shadows, give it us nice, this look, depth kind of. And of course we can go all the way to the side, provide kind of like back glowing. However, we lose some of details. But again, if you're going with these lights, look good. Our water become a little bit too Milky Way. But what I'm going to do is drag light slightly around till I have this nice look on the shadows right here. So I have this depth kind of come up to me. There you go, like this. We can try to bring a little bit more down. We'll see how much it will add. Kind of yellowish without effect, so a little bit longer shadows. Nice effect. Okay, also in the sea water right there. Let's go take this reflective, turn down reflective out, so water become a little bit more clear. This way. Okay, click OK, and we'll go open atmosphere editor. You remember right here we modified, so let's say if we go all the way ambient, we'll pop up a little bit more on the back, a bit less sharp on sunlight, so some highlights will disappear, but it's look a bit too wet. So we want to bring maybe about 55, maybe a little bit more on the sunlight, but less down. Until now we can modify ambient light, because in photometric we enable allowed override. I want to take this desaturated kind of bluish color down this way, so like this kind of cyanish. It will bring a little bit kind of more saturation right in the color. You can see, give it us nice look. Okay, let's maybe bring even more highlights. Okay, next in the cloud, let's add some more atmosphere to this. I'm going to add first cirrus. So this will be my filler clouds. The very fast render there on the background, I only take density way down, just something so cloud doesn't look uniform. And now we'll go add spectral clouds. We'll go with a dark cumulus. Let's go click OK. And on these ones, I'll take density down, opacity all away. So you can see it's almost like whispering clouds will be around nicely. And we'll pop up details up. We have some of those ones. And at this point, if you want it, you can always take density and start increasing density and seeing how much they will come up if you want, how much of those clouds you want to be visible. However, normal up, maybe just keep it about 2. Here, let's pop up altitude variation for them. And we can go in now sky, fog, and haze tab. Right here is where we can manipulate with the decay amount, add some of this yellowish kind of effect. Again, I'm not necessarily a big fan for this. I want to have this blue hot look. So on this one, I'll just take it down, back. But I will bring a little bit more on a fog and bring aerial perspective, so we add a little bit more haze on a distance. So it's give it us this look, kind of like distant look, nice look for that. Okay, let's take ground fog, go all the way up. I want to just see how it will come up with this. And in some cases with hot on by the water, you can see almost this haze kind of going like that. So you can manipulate with this. We'll go down a little bit here, increase overall haze, and just bring in a little bit more on a glowing effect. Okay, let's set to the 0. I'll click OK this time. We'll go save our work. Okay, I'm going to select render. I'm going to render final. I do recommend for you to render in a higher quality. And if you want to, and we'll just render this resolution. We'll go back inside the Photoshop afterwards. And I want to touch up some of those details. So we go ahead. I'm going to render, pause tutorial, and come back when render is completed.